No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice? All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens.
Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry.
You don't trust him?
We came here to make history, Ryder. Not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good. Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds. The Initiative promised a goal. Beautiful utopian horseshit. Or even me.
Excuse me. It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. Prove me wrong.
Hello, console.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that.
How?
The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to everything depends on it.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others... But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
Ryder, you may... I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
Did you have some other business?
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
The Scourge killed hundreds. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is with the rest of the leadership. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge.
We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. Exiles, we called them. She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen. Good riddance. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can...
We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the Initiative?
Garson had the idea for the initiative in the Earth, but she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong. What does any pilgrim seek? While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species, though I'm not sure what they were thinking. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that. They don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each. I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you.
Right. Sorry. Any more information you can give me on the...
If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species. Managing all of their biological needs caused, assuming the planet supports life, an outpost. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
That's all.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Yeah, looks fine so far.
Yes, I know the There you are. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my clan were supposed to settle matters, and
Did the deal go...
Then it was a mess. But I don't blame my people. It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me.
What sort of...
There's Ark's... And to top it all off, the founder of the...
What happened to...
Killed in the Scourge disaster. The outposts are... And let's not... My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will... Right. That sterility virus they infect... There's no... During the... Yeah. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan... I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is... I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible.
Nothing more...
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Melody, already checked the consoles now. This is wrong.
Something...
Anyway, scattered. If you need anything, come see me. Even if...
The good...
But I kept wondering, when do I was... By the time... The militia grew from there. Funny. So. But it's hard to focus with our Archimedes.
Why?
I want them a long, long way from the Nexus. I have...
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's any... You and me both.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candrews for authorization to participate.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Bye, Kandros.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion.
That's the console for our strike teams. Assault and extract. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can appreciate.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue? You must be the Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with... And maybe...
Pathfinder Rider, if you will. Pathfinder, we've had...
Anything I can...
Perhaps. They haven't reported it. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people.
Don't give up. When I'm out...
Their friend...
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science? Sam and I tested out in the...
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you...
What?
If you...
Engineering up. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
What am I going
Notice the handoff there. Too small for... Pathfinder. No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is...
I can believe...
Not just that. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too.
They were...
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. It's what they...
It's not.
What's wrong?
Oh, maybe. My husband. He's locked up and slated for exile.
Exile?
They say there are... His name is Nilken Rensis.
I'd...
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell me...
Help you?
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the...
Your wife's...
At this point, I was part... The security chief, Reynolds, my friend. There's more. I saw witness saw the chief's chip. We were... Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word.
I'll check out the...
You're a path...
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100.
No news on the Turian Ark. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably his only defense was... And, as far as I'm concerned, this case is...
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
You weren't listed as bringing that many colony power generators along. Really?
All right, moving on. Docking clamps.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah
Docking
Oh, man. Have you heard?
Yes.
I helped pull... Then in the... Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it.
Did you...
Nilk... Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility was...
Did Nil...
I lost sight of... Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking...
If they'd...
Front's fine. But you don't To me, that's the saddest part. The...
Reynolds?
In retrospect, it is ironic. Of course... It killed... Can't...
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking... I want to go to... First murder...
Settling an outpost comes first. But
I'm hoping...
This case... We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. My...
Hey, yo... Stuff it. I wasn't...
Lucky. I thought we were done with it. If someone has...
That's not...
Yeah. And now I have more repairs. That's what I'm...
Sounds like...
Would you, if you have time? If you could...
No, I'm fine. Find out why.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel. Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used. Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels.
Zara Kellis?
Yes? What?
Funny.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's.
They need pretty... Wish I had access...
I'll check out the security... Raj, you there?
Yes.
Pathfinder. Good. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We're here.
That's what I've been...
As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
What about your...
I'm an orphan. I left some... I love piloting.
Why did you...
Honest...
Nozomi?
Captain... I've always been a wanderer at heart. Hopeful. Someone's got to keep the positivity coming.
Have to...
Talk to you later.
Engineering reports the drive system has been powered down. Non-essential areas will remain in standby mode.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before.
Yeah, what was that about?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed... Apologies. I am simply following your father's wish. My true capability.
And that's...
Alec called them profiles. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. What do you get out of it? I don't follow.
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. But beyond what many people will... I find myself in an unusual... He placed a block on... Perhaps so when... But not without recall. In the meantime...
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
The days will jump. It's done. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Sam, she's got...
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapad.
Hello, Al. But in the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my... Hello, I am up. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential with...
Dunzig, I'm worried it's these... Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, they're...
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but based on the limit, you will need...
Got it.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is...
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with...
Really?
Yeah,
They told me he wasn't essential.
I know.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you're looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Departure trajectory. Ah, time for I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll...
Plenty of day.
That's reassuring. I was...
So, how do I...
The consoles.
It was optim.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right, excuse me.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds. You know it.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
System, Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Pathfinder. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison. What do you mean? I've studied... If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages. That's a lot of paper.
Anyway, I've waited months to get... We're the ones who...
I just knew. So will you...
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger. Oh, I'm flattered, but no. Anyway,
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very... What? I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might... Not that I dislike your company.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the Ked.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Suiting up. See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow?
Integrate.
What?
Never know how that'll... sorry. You okay?
I think...
Cool. Shield.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and, ultimately, hostile encounters. This
Plus, no
analysis provides
Pathfinder.
us with important research
If EOS
data,
is like
Pathfinder.
Habitat 7,
If
that
you
signal we
continue to
scan
scan
must
and
be
collect
connected
this
with the
data,
atmosphere.
we can utilize it
We
to
could use
develop
the
new
outpost antenna to
technologies
track
and
it down.
upgrades for
Let's get the
equipment
power back
such as
on.
your weapons and armor.
They must have... Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
First death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our cops. Got swept away. His wife is still in
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power, too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1...
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Another code, like we already found. These shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast. Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket. Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records.
Really, Ryder?
We've got company.
Got Ket. We've got hostiles.
You weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay.
Alright.
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. Just finding it won't be... We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.